Danny Thomas. And Jean Hagen as his wife. And Sherry Jackson and Wesley Hamer as their children. Make room for Daddy.
On the boardwalk in Atlantic City, we'll have a wonderful time.
My, you sure sound happy this morning, Miss Williams.
Oh, I am. After 12 years, I'm finally going on my second honeymoon.
Second honeymoon. My, that sounds nice.
And to make it even nicer, I'm using the same husband. It's been a long time since I've had Danny all to myself. You see, Louise, when you marry an entertainer, and the minister says to him, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? Your husband, an agent, a piano player, 2 writers, and 4 gag men say, I do.
That sounds like bigamy.
But this time I made sure we're going to be alone. You know, I haven't even told Mr. Williams where we're going.
Well, he's sure trying to find out.
Oh?
Yesterday when I was vacuuming, he sort of accidentally dropped a $5 bill on the carpet and said, Louise, do you know where I'm going?
What'd you do?
I sort of swept it up and said no.
Would you go in and take care of the kids' room? I'll finish packing.
All right.
La-da-yum.
Uh-oh. You better put this hotel folder up when he comes.
Yeah.
Aggie.
Yeah.
Margot.
Hey, Magoo. Honey, listen.
Oh, hello, Mr. Williams.
Hi.
I'm going to do a little vacuuming this afternoon.
Yeah, well, I'm fresh out of $5 bills. Honey, this is ridiculous. Come on, tell me where we're going.
Nope.
Hello? Oh, Mac. I can't talk now. I'm catching a train. So what's important? Well, call me where I'm going. Huh? You don't know where I'm going. What kind of an agent are you? I don't know where I'm going either. Honey, please, where am I going?
Mac? Indochina.
Oh, that was clever. That was the fellow to tell it to. Now he'll book me in Lowe's, Bombay.
That's in India.
Oh, cut it out, honey. Stop playing Secret Service. Tell me where we're going.
Not until I get you away from that phone.
Oh, come on. I don't even know what to pack. I'm only half packed as it is. Give me a clue at least. Will I need these?
Could be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, how about this?
Could be.
Oh, on skates? Oh, come on. Honey, cut it up, please. Tell me where I'm going.
No.
Listen. Hello? Mac, will you cut it out? I'm having enough trouble. I don't know. Here's your two. Thank you, dear. I just don't know.
Mother, here's a citronella.
Thanks, darling.
I just got a clue. Call me someplace where they got mosquitoes. Goodbye. Do you know where I'm going?
Sure.
You do, huh?
Uh-huh.
This is yours.
Thanks.
Okay, where am I going?
I'm not telling.
I wanted a girl yet.
Oh, go ahead and pack. Go on.
Oh, this is so ridiculous, this whole thing.
Daddy,
What?
this is Bobby. He lives downstairs. He don't believe you're an actor.
That's nice.
Say something funny.
I don't want to say anything funny now. Later. Leave me alone, huh?
I told him you would.
Oh, go ahead, darling. Say something funny. How long can it take?
Just one funny word so he'll believe me.
Look. Rusty, do you know where I'm going?
Uh-huh.
If I tell him a funny joke, will you tell me?
It's a deal.
Okay.
Into the tube.
Now I'm telling jokes in tubes. I used to know a pretty girl. Well, that is, she wasn't pretty and she wasn't ugly. As a matter of fact, she was more pretty than ugly. She was pretty ugly. So I told him the joke. Okay, where are we going?
No.
Why not?
You didn't make him laugh.
He had to bring me a critic.
Why don't you just give up? You've been through the whole family.
Mama, you ready?
Yeah.
Walter's on his way up for the bag.
Oh, thanks, darling. Come on, Danny. Let's get started. Now, kids, remember what I told you. Grandma's coming to help Louise take care of you.
Now, don't worry about a thing. Just go have yourself a honey of a honeymoon, honey.
We'll only be gone a week.
Now, Terry, you keep an eye on Rusty.
I will, Mommy. Have a nice honeymoon.
Thanks, honey. Goodbye, Russ.
Bye.
Goodbye, Rusty.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye,
Bye, Daddy.
Terry.
Bye, Daddy.
Goodbye.
Come on, let's go.
Bye, Daddy. Bye, Mom.
Goodbye, darling. Goodbye, Bobby. Goodbye, Bobby. Goodbye, Bobby. Laddie?
Danny, come on.
I gotta say goodbye to Laddie.
Oh.
Lad, where's that dog? Laddie? Ha ha! So, give me. Here, get down, give me. Wait a minute. So that's where we're going. The Oceanside Hotel in Atlantic City, New Jersey. That's my boy. Thanks a lot, sweetheart.
Stool pigeon.
Here we are, sir. The honeymoon suite.
Honeymoon suite.
It took a long time, but I finally made it.
Well, this I gotta see.
Danny!
What?
Well, aren't you going to carry me?
What's the matter? Your feet hurt? All right. You want to play the game? I'll go all the way. Here we go. Oh.
Just like 12 years ago.
Yeah, only you better stop eating potatoes.
Huh?
I better eat more steak.
Anything else, sir?
No, that'll be all. Now.
Oh, Debbie, good job.
All right, don't get excited.
Good job.
You should have married a younger man.
Oh, alone at last. No map, no telephone. Happy honeymoon, darling.
Hello. Mac.
Oh, no.
Mac, who told you we were in Atlantic City? Laddie?
That dog is a rat.
What? No. Oh, I am sorry to hear that.
What does he want?
It's nothing important. Why don't you unpack? Well, what? Well, how would I know that? I haven't heard from him for years. Oh, that's awful. I know, Mac, but I owe my wife something, too, and I mean... All right, so you told me. I'll talk to you later, yeah. Yeah, all right.
Anything important?
No. You ought to know Mac by now. With him, everything is life and death.
My darling, isn't this a wonderful room for a honeymooner?
Yeah, it's real nice.
Isn't that cute? Automatic. Darling, not on Cupid.
You could use a little cover.
In there. Oh, we're going to have a wonderful week. How about that?
That's crazy.
Crazy? Where's your romance?
Honey, we've been married for 12 years. I mean, romance isn't something you turn on and off like electricity. You gotta kind of, warm up to it. Get in the mood.
Look, you're on my side. See? Bride.
Oh, brother. Well, I see I'll get no sleep tonight.
Why not?
Got a fuzzy G. Will you get a load of that? How ridiculous can you get?
Oh, darling, what's the matter? You're so on edge.
Now, who's on edge? How come I'm on edge all of a sudden? I'm just trying to get in the mood of this honeymoon business, that's all.
Well, don't knock yourself out.
It's the noisiest place I've ever seen in my whole life.
Danny, come here.
What?
Now look at that ocean. Now, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's real good.
Honey, we've been on our honeymoon now for over 4 hours, and you haven't even kissed me.
I'm sorry.
All right, Danny. What did Mac want?
This week means a whole lot to you, doesn't it, Maggie?
One honeymoon every 12 years. A girl kind of looks forward to it. Maybe I'm the impatient type.
I mean, it'd be kind of rough if I asked you to postpone it again, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know. A cold shower ought to hold me till 1965.
It's just that Mac wants me to play an important date.
The Copa?
No, Asbury Park.
Asbury Park? Well, why would you want to play there?
Jerry Harris is opening up.
You mean the same Jerry
The
Harris?
same Jerry Harris in the same club.
But I thought he was doing so well in Chicago. Well, why would he go back to Asbury Park?
He likes mosquitoes. That, plus the fact he's a little bit bankrupt.
Oh, that's too bad.
Don't forget the Catskills, the first year we were married. It was Jerry Harris that gave us our big break.
I know, but why does he have to ask you at a time like this?
That's just it. He didn't ask me. I mean, he's too proud for that. His wife called Mac.
He's married?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to warn him. Now, wait a minute. Don't get upset.
Look, a woman ruined our first honeymoon, and now a woman's going to ruin our second.
It's not as bad as all that, honey. Gee whiz, I mean, 1965 will be here before you know it. I thought it was kind of funny.
Well, I didn't. Look, a woman has to draw the line someplace, and I draw the line at Asbury Park.
But it's only 60 miles from here. I could get back to you by 3 o'clock in the morning.
Look, if I wanted that kind of a honeymoon, I would have married a night watchman.
Believe me, honey, I'd do it for nobody else but Jerry Harris.
Yeah, or Tom Wilson, or Harry Jackson, or Joe Blow. Oh, somehow I knew it would wind up this way.
Margaret, what are you going to do?
I'm going home and spend my honeymoon with the children.
Oh, now, wait a minute, honey. You're just mad
You
now.
bet I am.
Well, you're going to really be sorry about the whole thing all night long on the train. You'll be thinking about it. The first year we were married, the Catskills, and Jerry Harris, and how much he meant to us. So help me, you'll hate yourself in the morning.
Well, at least that'll make it seem like a honeymoon.
Well, it's on your conscience. If you change your mind, I'll be on the fuzzy G. Thank you very much. Thank you. Believe me, it's a great pleasure to be back here in Asbury Park, especially since it's for my lifelong friend, that wonderful man, the great host, Mr. Jerry Harris. Got to let you in on a little secret. I was right in the middle of my second honeymoon when Mrs. Harris called my agent about this job. Peculiar thing, I was in the middle of my first honeymoon when I first met Jerry. It was in the Catskill Mountains, a little spa there called Camp Kilcare, run by a fellow named Luther Gunther. It was a real classy place, very, very high-class hotel. Used to change the linens every day from one bed to another. And the dining room was very nice, too. Of course, they didn't serve finger bowls, but they had a wet Airedale running from table to table. I worked there, of course. Don't get the idea I was a paid guest. I was just working there. I was there as a social director, and my wife was a waitress and part-time piano player. And, of course, we had to keep our marriage a secret because a social director up in those resorts has to be a single man. This is because most of the women that go up to the resorts go there to meet a husband, and they don't want to meet somebody else's. How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
Baloney.
Gee, honey, I'm sorry about it, but that Mr. Gunther just keeps me so busy all the
And
time.
so does Myrtle Potter. Fine honeymoon. You can't even tell anybody we're married.
How far will I travel? Just to me. What are you trying to do? Get us to lose our jobs?
Job. This isn't a job, it's a sentence.
Well, what's the matter? We're earning a little money. We're getting our food. We're getting our lodging.
Some lodging. I sleep in the girls' dormitory, you sleep in the boys' dormitory, and Mr. Gunther sleeps right in the middle.
Oh, honey, before you know it, gee whiz, the summer will be right over and we'll be together again and... Oh, honey. Table 3 wants cleaner celery. We're washing it. Now.
At least we could have a few minutes together if you didn't encourage that Myrtle Potter.
I encourage Myrtle Potter. It's Mr. Gunther. It's his idea. He's the boss, after all.
All I know is she is spending my honeymoon with you. You know, you're the one who talked me into coming up here. You painted such a beautiful picture. Lover's Lane, Sweetheart Rock, and every night a big yellow moon in the sky. And have I used them? No.
Oh, gee. How many roses are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel just to be where you are? Honey, listen. Tonight we'll live. As soon as you're through working, we'll pack a shoebox cram full of chicken. We'll go out to the lake and have dinner on Sweetheart Rock. Just you and I.
Honest?
Really, baby. If I ever lost you, how much would I...
Hey, Joe, the garbage truck is here.
Someday I'll finish this song. Aha! And speaking of chopped liver, young lady...
Well, now, this is just fine. Your tables are in there starving to death, and you're out here playing footsies.
Oh, no.
Now, serve those salads.
Right away.
Just a minute. What's the idea? 2 olives on one salad. $40 a week for room and board. 1 olive is enough. All right, now, get going. Hurry up. And as for you, my fine feathered social director,
yes, sir.
You are being paid to mingle with the guests and not to help. Stay out of this kitchen.
Yes, sir.
Now, you start the mingling.
Yes, sir.
And your first ming will be with Miss Myrtle Potter.
Myrtle Potter?
You are having dinner with her.
Oh, but I've got a date on Sweetheart Rock.
My boy, you will have dinner with Myrtle Potter or you're fired.
Yes, sir. I'll go find Myrtle.
Danny! Oh, Danny! Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You know, Danny, I sincerely believe that for every boy in this world there is a girl, and that someday this boy and girl will meet. It could happen at this very table. Here, wash it away with this.
Thank you very much.
Allow me.
You could be more delicate.
She's new here.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, I'm a very, very strong believer in marriage. Do you believe in marriage, too? Or are you an atheist?
Sorry, I couldn't serve it in a shoebox.
Really? Besides my mother and father, my 6 sisters are all married. And Mom always says to me, Myrtle, what's with you? Then I say, Mama, hold your horses. I'm waiting for something special. Do you think I'm doing right in waiting?
Huh? Oh, yes. Sure. As a matter of fact, the longer you wait to get married, the happier some man's going to be. Have an onion.
Oh, no, thank you. I wouldn't want to spoil the evening for some social director who might be taking me for a canoe ride.
No spinach for me, please. Ow! That's hot.
A girl like her can only get a slob for a husband. You know, I got a good mind to speak to Mr. Gunther and have her fired.
Oh, no.
Well, why don't you?
I ought to slap your face. I ought to slap you.
Now, girl, let's be nice about this. Come on, shake hands. Let's be friends.
Oh, now, Danny doll, don't you get upset or you won't be in the mood when we go for that canoe ride tonight.
Canoe ride?
You may serve the spaghetti and go.
Yes, ma'am.
Margaret! Oh, my goodness, this is terrible. Oh, my dear child. Oh, dear Debbie, I'll buy you a new dress.
But it's in my hair.
Well, I'll get you some new hair. How in the world could you be so careless?
Oh, who was careless? I did it on purpose.
What?
On a meatball like her, it looks good.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Girls. You blithering idiot.
Just a minute. You can't talk like that to my wife.
That's done it. Married. Young man, you're fired.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Gunther. Wait a minute. I've been watching what's been going on. Whatever she did, she was right. This blonde's been making a play for her husband.
I didn't know he was a husband.
You'd chase anything in pants. Oh, look here, Luther. Give these kids a break.
No. Definitely no. I could forgive the spaghetti, but being married... Never. Young man, turn in your whistle.
Oh, no.
You're fired. You're fired. Go on, pack up and get out, the both of you. My dear, I want to introduce you to a lovely bachelor, Mr. Pettibone. He's a big shot in the junk business. Yes.
Don't worry, honey. You'll get a job someplace.
I'm not worried. There's got to be a WPA project for social director somewhere. Besides, if worse comes to worse, you could always, well, stay with your folks for a while.
Oh, sure. Of course.
Danny.
Oh, Mr. Harris. Gee, thanks a lot for trying to help us.
Thanks.
Help? Why, a fellow like you doesn't need any help. Why, you must have a half a dozen jobs waiting.
Oh, sure. Have to beat him off with a stick.
I don't suppose I could interest you in my nightclub. It's a little place in Asbury Park. We couldn't pay much.
Well, I'm a married man. I'd have to have at least 40 a week.
But you'd take 60 if I insisted.
60?
Oh, gosh, Mr. Harris.
Call me Jerry. The extra $20 will help with the baby.
Oh, sure, because when you're going to have a baby, you have...
How did you know?
My brother's the MD here. A fine, unethical doctor.
Well, you mean... It's true?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
When did I ever have a chance to see you alone?
Well, here, let me take that.
Danny?
Yes, dear?
Would you do me a favor?
Oh, certainly, Johnny. What do you want, some ice cream and pickles? Huh? Some A1 sausage with cream?
No. But before I become a mother, would you please take me on a honeymoon?
Oh, sweetheart. Well, my friends, that's just about the story of our first honeymoon in the Catskill Mountains. I hope I haven't bored you with it. There were a couple of amusing moments. I had a lot of fun up there, and I certainly don't mean to make fun of any of the folks that were up there. I'm sorry that the story's a little bit incomplete because, well, the leading lady is not here to share it with me. However, sometime in the future, I hope that I shall have the privilege to introduce it to you. I'm sure that, well, you'll like her. And excuse me, I was all wrong. The story is complete. The leading lady's here. How far would I travel just to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? Thank you very much. Thank you. And now...
No encores, darling. No encores. I've got a date with a fuzzy G.
I don't know how to thank you for everything, giving up your honeymoon and...
Think nothing of it, Jerry.
It was wonderful being together again.
The good old musketeers from Camp Kilcare.
Oh, Jerry, I want to apologize for trying to keep Danny all to myself. You know, a woman broke up our first honeymoon, and I didn't want a woman to break up our second. By the way, I'd like to meet your wife and apologize.
Okay, apologize. I want you to meet her.
Here.
I don't know how to thank you for everything, giving up your honeymoon and...
Think nothing of it, Jerry.
It was wonderful being together again.
The good old musketeers from Camp Kilcare.
Oh, Jerry, I want to apologize for trying to keep Danny all to myself. You know, a woman broke up our first honeymoon, and I didn't want a woman to break up our second. By the way, I'd like to meet your wife and apologize.
Okay, apologize. I want you to meet her. Here.
Yeah, honey? Myrtle!
You two are married?
I told you she'd chase anything in pants.
I better take this or you'll wind up wearing it.